Okay guys, hi again, and this will be another short video on set of fake Furutech plugs, Schuko plug and IEC connector. The first one is Furutech Fl-11-N1 and the second one is Fl-E11. The boxes look like the boxes for the last fake set that I got, the ones that were supposed to be career treated, meaning that they look good. The stickers also look very good, very convincing. I would probably take them for originals if I wouldn't know. I've paid for the whole set $12. That was including shipping, so that was the main reason I got the set. I was wondering what's the quality on these. So the first thing is that these were moving freely inside the box, up and down, and as you can see, they got some scratches from doing that, from the sides and from the top and the bottom of the box. So there's that. What I like is having that large clamp for the power cable, because the way it's mounted here will cause the cable to be clamped exactly in the middle of the plug, and for some reason I don't really like the plugs that will clamp my cable in an asymmetrical way, so like that for example, or like that for example. I like my cable to be at exactly in the middle, like that. Now let's take a look inside. Nothing really to see here, and here the nice thing here is that we have clearly marked line, neutral and ground connectors, and they look like at least some parts of them are gold plated. You can actually see that the screw here, and it seems like a plate underneath that is also gold plated, and the same goes for the inside of the IEC connector, as you probably can see now. So all in all, it's okay, but nothing to write home about. The quality of the build is on the similar level as for the cheapest no brand, no name connectors. Now, Schuko connector. The bolts, the pins here are gold plated, they look really nice. The ground part is probably also gold plated, but the gold layer is probably very thin, it doesn't look too good. One of the screws was screwed too much with too big force, and it was actually screwed up to the place somewhere in the middle, so it was not easy thing to get it out, but I've done it. The back part looks exactly the same as for the IEC connector, with the same problem of small scratches coming from the movement of the plug inside of the box. This part here looks exactly the same as in all of the cheap IEC, Schuko connectors. It's using hex screws to secure the wires, and it's not, at least as far as I can see, gold plated inside. And that's it. I guess they'll get the job done. These are just the power connectors. I am yet to do some listening session to find for myself if the connectors on the power cables can really affect the sound. I don't know. I haven't checked that earlier. I haven't done any comparisons earlier. My mind would make me say that it makes no sense, but that was the same for power cables in general. my education and my knowledge and my mind told me that it makes no sense, but I've heard for myself that it actually changed the sound, and I've heard that when I bought nice looking but terrible sounding cable, power cable. That was my first experience. I've connected that to my electrostatic headphone setup, and I thought that I got damaged for some reason, my electrostatic energizer, because a couple of days later, when I had time to do some listening, to relax with my music, I realized that the music sounds dull, and it's coming likely from behind some kind of veil or something like that. So I was in panic mode, because a couple of weeks earlier I've spent something like $3,000 on the full stack setup, including top of the line headphones SR007 Mark I and top of the line energizer. So, you know, $3,000 spent a couple of weeks later, and it sounds bad. So I've literally torn everything apart, looking for damages, looking for problems. And after I couldn't find anything, and after I've cooled down a little, I started to think what have changed during past week. And I realized that the only thing that actually had changed was the power cable. So I've plugged the cheapest Chinese IEC cable, and the good qualities of the sound were back. I've connected my new, quite expensive, nice looking cable, and the sound was terrible again. Well, I couldn't believe it, but I've heard that. And it meant that if I can mess the sound with the cable, that there is also a possibility that I can improve the sound with other type of cable. So that was the beginning of my journey, the journey that was defying my knowledge, my education, because I'm an electronic engineer, etc. Yeah, so I'm digressing. They are cheap, they look nice, they are nothing special compared to the cheapest plugs, although they are slightly larger, and I like the cable clamps here. If you have any questions, just ask me in the comments. I post the links so you can buy a set of these if you like them, or if you'd like to take a closer look. Thank you. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.